So where do I begin? It's not like anyone's gonna believe me, but at this point, I just went to go here for the archives, and if I ever do make it big out of the quote-unquote no, then this will be there for them. I told all the psychics here, all those people with latent energies or shards or what the Antichrist call the gnosis, that I would be coming, and that I'd make an appearance on the threads here. I'm not going to be posting under a name. I'm not going to be posting regularly as a blog post. I'll be lurking though, watching every little minutiae that happens on this thread and website. There have been real happenings here, some really real stuff. Stuff so real you could eat it. The real meal, as I call it. But my point is, I'll be lurking, not posting. So you might wonder, why am I even stating that I'm the nobody? I'm going to be giving updates for what happens in the Invisible War. It's the purpose that I donned anonymity in my alias in the first place. There exists a struggle between dogmatic forces that each believe they have a divine right to the earth and its bountiful riches, and both are exploiting the common man to the fullest extent that they can in order to obtain these overly ambitious goals. I'm here to do my job, and that job is to distribute information and escalate the invisible war until it is no longer invisible. I'm starting to speak out on the internet now because of that very reason. The invisible war is becoming more visible. So what is the invisible war? The invisible war is the fight between the devil and God, put simply. For the past 100 years, the devil has been winning in droves. Ever since the 60s, the devil-worshipping elite took over the CIA and, in as such, the rest of the American government. The 60s is when our paper money changed to have the eye of the providence at the top of the pyramid, when its Satanist elite pretended to have subjugated themselves for God. Yea, they subjugated themselves, but it was not for the true God. I wish it was clear who belonged to which side, but I call it the invisible war for a reason. There are churches that outwardly serve the devil, and there are churches that inwardly serve the devil but outwardly profess that they follow God. These are so-called antichrists that, unbeknownst to themselves, are saved by God and are revered in heaven. There are also so-called antichrists that are the opposite, finding where the actors in the invisible war is the problem for the main group of people that inhabit the earth. The Gnostics call them hylics, but I believe that no matter what, that shards of the pleroma, or as I call them, shards of infinity, can overtake and fill a material body with astral, or Gnostic, energy. It's these individuals, the ones who try to foster growth in themselves and find paranormal answers, that the devil and God are fighting over. God's fight is mostly a battle of wits. He convinces people to reject the devil. He fights with, as the book says, the sword of his mouth. The devil is more underhanded in how it does its work, and that he'll attack you or things or people that you love in order to get you to come to his flock. I don't need to cite more scripture to let you know that is what is written and that is what is, regardless of any of our actions, what will come to be. But what does this have to do with you? Dear listener, I'm just here to ask questions and conjure some shotguns, as wizards do. So if you want some information on how to make a shotgun, all you need to do is inquire. I'll be watching.